in the middle of the night, I got up and I had to get rushed back to the hospital and then readmitted back on the ward. And they took me back in the theater, and that's when everything went down. And I woke up like 15, almost 3 weeks later, I woke up out of a coma. I didn't know what happened.
The question I have for you is, because this one has recently happened. This happened on November 14th. You would have made a complaint within a particular time. Even up to now, they have not said anything to you in relation to this incident. Even has anybody even extended? Because has anybody even reached forward to say, well, sincere condolences on the passing of the daughter? Anything?
Nothing, sir. Not a call, not a phone call. Nothing. We have not heard anything from Public Hospital Authority.
What about the persons? What about Ministry of Health as a whole? From the minister, from anybody in relation to?
No, sir. Absolutely nothing.
In the initial incident, when you're in your situation, did anybody ever respond? I know, I think you took them to court at that time. Your family took them to court, or who?
Yes, sir. Like I say, he can more say in detail what had happened with me while I was there. He's right here. I don't know if you want to ask him any questions.
Yes, I would like him to speak. I would like him to speak and tell us what transpired.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Adley, and again, my sincere condolences to you and the entire family on the loss of Clinicia.
Yes, sir. This is like a deja vu nightmare all over me again.
Yes, sir.
And it was just one that resulted in the death of my daughter. She's in the grave. She's in the grave right now.
Yes, sir.
But some years back, in 2008, my wife went in there for simple ligation to get tied up. It was a botched surgery, man, and she had it all done. She had in intensive care for nearly a month, swelling and everything else, and that was a nightmare within itself, man. Next to death and everything else. Come back now to this present time, like, wow. Still wasn't getting number, so it's been hard.
My question would be, how do you watch because this is only explain to people what tubalization is. Tell us what tubalization is for people who don't know, because some person may assume that this is some grandiose affair. Tell them what tubalization is.
Well, it's a simple. If you don't want to have any more, if you want to just get yourself tied off where you can untie a knot, if you decide to have more kids later on in the future, so you just go. It's a 35 to 45 minutes procedure. And
this is something that occurs regularly. This is something that happens regularly in the hospital. This is routine. This is not something where this is anything like this is not something that doesn't occur that they're not used to. This is something that they do on a regular basis. So what I want people to understand is this was a simple procedure. This is not something where that is considered life and death.
Right.
But in your case,
simple.